Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. This is issue 57 of Build Your Own X-Wing from DeAgostini. Look, it's an X-Wing. We're building it. Right, let's have a look. As ever with this, we start off by going through the magazine and then we come to the building part at the end. It's nice to mix things up and do things in a different order, isn't it? The TIE Silencer, custom starfighter for Kylo Ren. I don't remember that, but there we go. It's interesting. It's got some sort of split wing design that opens up. I think it was concept rather than actual thing, and that's what we ended up with here. Is that it? I've turned over too many pages. We missed out on a bit. We're talking about Cad Bane. I don't know. It's Clone Wars type artwork, so probably that. I still haven't watched any of the Clone Wars yet. Page 8. There we go. The upper port engine, the final engine. The last engine assembly that we've got to build is being built in exactly the same way as all of the others. I've got all the bits in there, especially the tiny little bit that gets static clings when you open the packet, so be careful of that. Right, now this bit, I've got all the picture-in-picture bits, but it doesn't show you all of them anyway. What it does say is you need to put these on there, and then shows you where to put them, but it also shows you where to put them on here. So what I'm going to do is leave that there, and save myself some editing work, not having to put a picture-in-picture, because look, it's there. So we are putting this on there with these bits. Let me get a pair of tweezers so I can pick them up easily and tweeze them into the right place. We've got the tiny little bit, 3 of these, 1 of them, the big bit, and the curly bit. And that's part of the other thing, which I don't need yet. So that's all completely empty, so I can dispose of that. Right, let's put these in place. This is showing it completed, and this is showing it in the shadows where you need to put it. So let's start off with A, because A is the good place to start. You've seen me do these before, so yeah, you can see me do them one more time, for the last time, until they bring out a Y-wing or something, when all of the build will be spent doing things like this. B goes down the bottom there, yep, just like that. C is that one. Doesn't look like it in the picture, but it is, honest, and it goes there-ish. So that comes up to the bottom of B. There we go. Now all of these parts are basically weathered the same way as the rest of the casing. They sort of spray paint at it a little bit from one direction, and it mostly works. There are a couple of pieces where it just doesn't seem to very well, but yeah, this looks like D, which is going along there, in the far side, far holes down there. Yep, they're the right distance apart. I just can't get them the right way round. It's got to go in there. Most of these push in from above rather than from outside, so you've got to actually go straight down if it's laying on a table rather than towards the center of the sphere. So let's see if we can't do that there. There we go. That's D. E is this funny shaped piece which goes next to it. Now, obviously they could have moulded all of this in as one as they did with these side pieces, but they need to give us something to do to make it feel like we're buying a kit rather than one big model that's been spread out into 100 parts. That was E. F is one of those. I could always get confused between which one's which, but one's only got 3 holes and one's got 4. So we'll go for this one with that side because that's the number of pins it's got. That in there. No, it's got 4. I miscounted. I was holding it by the 2 pins and it didn't fit. I'll put it over this side because this is the side that it needs to go into. And that one goes over there. So that's that. Now, after last week's issue where there wasn't very much building, this week we have quite a lot, as well as the slotting in of pieces. We've got, there we go, electronics to do as well. So we've got that there. that's that done. Let's have a look. Now I shall bring up the picture-in-picture for the real interesting stuff. Let's arrange things nicely. That's that way around, that's that way around, that's that way around. There's that up there. That's down there, that one, and then that one. And that is not yet. Oh, that we're doing now. All right. What is it? It's just in between there. I couldn't see it very clearly. Right, this we're putting in there. There are 4 holes, and there are 4 holes. And the indentation. So it goes that way around. Just like that. One pin is smaller than the other, so it only fits in this way around. I can't quite make out if there's is that a smaller hole. I can't really tell. Let's have a look. That one there is a bit small. Oh, it's got this shape piece here as well, which has got to line up with something, hasn't it? That goes with there, and that goes with there, so that should be that way around. So that cutout lines up with that. It's just me. I'm just not seeing things. It's not the other side, because it has to be this side, because this cutout piece. I'm going to have to put on my glasses of seeing to see the smaller things and see if that makes it easier. That's definitely a smaller hole over that side. So I need a smaller pin over that side. So it was exactly upside down that I was trying to do it. Yeah, and that goes in there better like that. It does actually fit. It's amazing what fits when you actually look at it properly. That's that. Then this goes in there. We've got the cutout and the cutout, so that lines up in there. Cool. Push down as far as possible. It doesn't really lock in place. It just sort of goes down away. So that's that. Next page, next part of the build, step number 7. Uncoil the LED. So let's get that uncoiled. So we just have the one coil, one length of LED. There we go. The LED fits into there. This is the bit that I really, well, not this particular bit. The next bit is the bit I really don't like, the bending of it. It's enough so it comes out the other side and then really bend it over. What I'm actually going to do is make sure that it's bending in the direction that they've got it bending, as in along the long side, not the short side. Bend away from the notch. So let's bend that round and hopefully it won't snap. Bending, bending, bending a bit more. There we go. That's bent as much as I'm happy bending it. Then we are threading it through. Let's see. It goes through from the outside through that one. Oh, look, it's got a label on there, like number 8. I won't take that off because I'll need that. That goes through there and comes out there. There we go, and there's a groove there for it to go through by the looks of it. Yeah, it goes through there, along there. I haven't got a groove on there though. Just goes over the top of that. Okay. Just says it goes plugs down. It plugs down through. Wait, what? Fit the plug down through the hole from strip 12. I just did that, didn't I? Or was that the other way around? I'm confused now. I think I might have it the wrong way around. Yes, that's the wrong way around. So it says put the plug in there and take the plug out up there. I just did that. That's what I did on step 12. And then 13 has got it going over there. No, it is correct. It is showing it that way round, and that's it is right. I am correct. I don't need to worry. Don't panic. That's that. Right. Then we're getting the plug out through here, because that goes to there. Right, there we go. So that all lines up there. That fits into there. And then this bit is the tight bit that never really fits very well into there, because it's so very, very tight. I'd have made this just a little bit shallower so it's not such a tight fit to get that through there. Just give you a little bit of room for the LED. But by squishing, it goes in. I shall test the LED before everything gets fully assembled. But it looks like that should be what we've got there. And turning the page. Yep, we pushed that fully in place. Putting this over the top of it, lining everything up. So that lines up into there, and that all lines up in there, and it does indeed go together. Then the collar piece slips over, and the big engine piece that way round goes over that side. Further on than that. Have I got that the wrong way around? That needs to be the other way up. I'll put that in backwards. It's got to go in that way up, because otherwise you can't fit it all together. That goes there because that's visible on the outside. That's more like it. Then that can go together like that and push all the way home. There we go. There will be a brief interlude while I get my battery pack and make sure that it still works. I have returned. I have a battery pack. It even has batteries in it, so you can't go far wrong there. Let's plug this in the correct way round, that way round. And as if by magic, lights. Light comes on. It's like some sort of really cheap lightsaber, but it isn't. Yes, it works. You can see nice bright red lights coming out of there, exactly the same as the other three that have been built previously. So I'll unplug that for now. I need to test it again later to make sure it is obviously still working. And that is that. That's completing that stage. There we go. The picture on the back of this one is obviously TIE fighters, because we're on a TIE fighter thing at the moment. I think we've done X-Wings for the first half. So that was issue 57. Thank you very much for coming along and watching along. If you are building along, do let me know in the comments below, and yeah, see how we get on. I think this is actually a picture of the model. You can see the little details and bits on there that are apparent on the model. So yeah, it's looking good. Join me soon for issue 57. No, that was 50. Join me a minute ago for 57. Join me later for issue 58 when we're closing, working through the second half of the build. Thank you very much. I shall see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.